What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another Ark of War episode. Today, I want to share some advice and some tips with you guys on how to prepare for free commander events and how to go about getting the free commander without spending either very little gold or no gold at all, okay? And yes, it is possible. So, I wanted to wait for a free commander event to come by, and what do you know? Robin was released at the beginning of the week. As you can see, I'm 4 days behind. I haven't started the missions yet. For the very first 4 or 5 days, I mean, I want to say the first 4 days. It's been a long time since we've had a free commander event, guys. The last commander that I remember we've had, I think it was who was it? I think it was Blader. Was the oh no, or it was actually Lady and Beast. Lady and Beast was oh no, actually Thunder Ray. Yeah, Thunder Ray was the very last command, and it's been a while, so it's exciting. So let's just jump into it, guys. Again, I want to just share some tips with you guys on how to spend minimal gold or spend no gold at all. Okay, so the very first thing that you will need, okay, magazines. For obvious reasons. I've already dropped, some until the success rate got to 40%, I stopped. Maybe I went a little bit further. I wanted to get him to at least 1K leadership because, the higher the leadership, the easier everything is, for the most part. Okay, so magazines, self-explanatory, okay? Next thing, resources for upgrading commander skills. Now, depending on the tier, the tier or the type of commander it is, you'll need a different resource. So since this is infantry, you'll need cash for that third resource. For walker, it's electricity, and for airship, it's gas. So in this case, again, cash. So you'll need food, parts, and cash in this specific case. Okay. Now, you also want to prioritize upgrading skills that will help you get the commander the easiest. Now, what I really mean by that is when you're doing missions, for any mission that comes your way to get the free commander, it will only be to fight NPCs. Okay, so in this case, my chain. I've invested more in my ambush and my awakening because chain is really only for fighting against other people, like to suppress the abilities and the star jewels. NPCs don't have star jewels, so as of right now, I'm not saying this skill is irrelevant. I mean, it kind of is at the moment, so I'm not really investing much. I mean, I can upgrade it right now. Oh, actually, no, he's out farming, but. I can upgrade. 5 seconds. Like I can probably get it to like level 10 before it starts taking too long for me to just wait around. For now. So again, prioritize the skills. Upgrade all three if you guys want, but especially in this case, you guys want to do awakening because the way awakening infantry works is it hits in a straight line. So going for that win is very, very crucial. Okay, so. Yeah, so those are the skills, okay? Now, the next thing is combat stats, okay? From all the sources that you can get, okay? The reason you need combat stats is for the missions that you will need to do to kill the monsters, especially the ones later down the road, like day 6 or day 7. I can't remember exactly what the highest level monster they have you kill, but I believe it's no higher than like a level 13. So the many different sources of combat stats that you can get is your gear, right? Make sure you prioritize the gear around, like for example, in Robin's case, if you don't have any event gear like destruction or Body of Phoenix, use infantry specific weapons like Whisper, or I think Whisper is best here because you don't really need accuracy when you're fighting NPCs. They don't have dodge gear at all. So use Whisper, or if you do have event gear, Apocalyptor, Destruction, whatever it may be, okay? And then obviously you need dodge. You need your dodge, okay? Do not negate the dodge. So I have my Nyx's Arrogance and Thalamus Booster, but you can really just, as long as it has dodge. All right, next thing. Your highest tier troop possible. So whatever the highest tier troop you have, okay, you're gonna need it for that high level monster that they're gonna have you kill. Because guys, the gold that it takes to skip the missions when it gets later in the week, ooh, let me tell you, it gets expensive. So you want to do everything you can to avoid to spend that gold, or spending that gold. Okay, so gear, highest tier troop possible. The next thing is arc holes. Okay, if you have a good arc hole, great. That'll really help you out. Apocalypse is probably the best one to use. Okay, but I mean anything will work really. Like, it's better to have any arc hole than have no arc hole at all. So definitely use your best arc hole. And the next thing you also want to do is combat power ups. Okay, like these right here, crit, dodge, whatever, maybe. Whatever. I think for I guess NPCs, all you really need is dodge, attack, and crit. Okay, those are really the only three that you need. Okay, so moving on. So that was just combat stats. The next thing, you're gonna need gathering speeds, guys. Okay, gathering speeds. There will be a mission later on in the week. I think there's 2 gathering missions. One of them, I believe it's like 5 million, 4 million resources. It's nothing crazy, but the last one is insane. It's like 10 million resources or something crazy like that. Okay, now, I have the very first free commander that I got. I believe it was Galileo. I did that mission. I did not skip gold. I did not skip it using gold. How I did it is I just set alarms and I was just on top of it. And I would get an enriched tile. Enriched tiles were pretty easy to get back then. It's kind of difficult for me because the time that the server resets and the enriched tiles switch is like at 1 a.m. for me, so it's kind of difficult for me to do that. But I'm gonna definitely stay up till 1 a.m. for that mission so that I can reset my tile and everything like that. Okay, so again, gathering speeds and an alarm, guys. Set an alarm. So yeah, it'll really help. And keep in mind that you do not have to complete missions on that specific day. Like, as you can see right here, I haven't even started yet, and I'm already 4 days in. We're already 4 days in, and like, I can start the missions today, and I can get all the way to the I can catch up. So keep in mind that when the gathering mission comes around, and you cannot gather 10 million resources in one day, which, I mean, I wasn't able to. I had to carry it over to the next day, but that's fine, because as long as you complete all the missions before the timer runs out, this timer here. So there's 3 days, or it's kind of weird right there, but whatever that says. But anyways, okay, the next thing is you need a trustworthy guild member. Okay. The reason for that is there's another mission that I think is just as difficult as the gathering speed. It's a Plunder, okay? So Plunder essentially is you just have to attack another arc. You have to get like another arc, and you have to plunder 10 million resources total. So I know many of you may be thinking, oh my god, like I'm gonna have to start scouting people. I'm gonna have to start, popping my bubble, my shield, and risk getting attacked. But no, there is a way to get around that. Okay, just if you have someone that you can trust in your guild, okay, just message them and work together. Just message them, be like, hey, yo, let's help each other do this plunder mission, and what you need is get 10 million resources of whatever, as long as it's 10 million resources total, okay? You get in Senecon, both of you get into Senecon, okay? You transfer each other 10 million resources, okay? Your 10 million resources, okay? And then you guys travel outside in a very isolated area where there's no one around, so no one sees you guys. Make your way out, let's say, however far you want to go, depending on how safe you want to be, on how secluded you want to make yourself, and just hit each other. Leave the guild. One of you leaves the guild, or both of you can leave the guild, and just hit each other and if you're the person getting hit, as you get hit, you can just repair your arc hole right away. your arc durability, okay, just keep repairing it right here. Boom, boom. Just repair it every time you get hit, okay? And just wait until you get plundered, okay? And then your guild member will return the favor, or I hope he does. So yeah, guys, no need to spend the gold, okay, to skip that mission, because, you know, I mean, I know many of you are wondering, like, oh, I have to go scout people, I have to find 10 million resources, or however much. I think it's more than that. I think it's like 15. I'm not exactly sure what the exact values are, but the strategy to get around that, guys, is just to find a captain, find a guild member that you trust, message them and tell them, yo, let's work together. Boom. Okay, transfer each other resources, whatever the amount is, and then hit each other. Leave the guild, hit each other. Make sure you repair your arc as you're getting hit, because if not, you will teleport away, and that will just delay the process. Okay. So yeah, guys. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all there is to it. The two hardest missions I went over already. The plundering of the resources, and gathering. Okay, the gathering of resources. Those two are the most difficult missions. All right. And I just went over on how you can do them without spending gold. All right. Now, in cases where you have no option to spend the gold to skip the mission, do it. Skip the mission, okay? If you really want this commander, Robin, I'll be doing a commander review on Robin, but if you really want this guy, okay, feel free to spend the gold on those very difficult missions that you are having trouble with. The reason being is if you do not get Robin, like let's say you invest a lot of magazines, you get him to 1k leadership, you get his skills up to level 20 plus, and you really want this guy, if you don't get him during this free commander event, the only other way you will ever be able to get him is down the road, when they will make him available again, only through the release 10 this time, okay? Now, I think it's better to just spend the gold up front to skip that one mission you're having trouble with, rather than having to rely on luck and chance every time you spend 7,000 gold on a release 10. Using a release 10 during that time will make him available in the because that's the way it works, guys. That's the way they do it. They give you the commander during the free commander event, okay? And if you cannot get him during that week, then they disappear, right? The commander disappears. They bring him back, but they make him available to get in the warp gate. The warp gate is a gold, like it is not reliable, okay? If you use 7k gold on one release 10, you are not guaranteed to get Robin. So it's better to just spend the gold on that mission that you're having difficulty with, all right? That's my advice to you guys, in my opinion. So, yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I hope this was helpful. Grind it out. Get those skills up. Get the leadership up. Get your solid gear, your highest tier troop, all that stuff, all that good stuff. And grind out the missions. The very first 4 days or so shouldn't be that hard. So, thanks, guys. Thanks. I also want to give a shout out to all you subscribers. We just hit 200 subs, guys, for the channel. I want to thank you guys so much for the support. You guys have been awesome, and just can't believe how many of you guys are enjoying the content, and I really love it. Okay, I really love entertaining you guys, bringing you guys some solid entertainment. Quality videos, but I'll definitely be improving the quality of these videos, guys. I know I don't edit as much as I should. I mean, I don't edit at all. I'm gonna be straight up, but I will definitely start editing once I'm gonna be getting some more free time coming up. But yeah, guys, anyways, on that note, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys for the next video. All right, peace out.